Welcome on Business Mode. Today we're going to talk about investing for beginners and low income earners. By the end of this video, with your $100, you can start owning Tesla, Apple, Google or Facebook as a shareholder while growing your money in the form of capital, networking with rich people, and changing the way you think about money. Did you know that money can work for you instead of going daily on your boring job? By the end of this video, you will learn how to invest, what you need to invest, and how to make profit as soon as possible and change the way you often think about money. Tips for today: did you know that most rich people like billionaires and millionaires, no one has money in cash more than 1 million in their bank account? Instead, they do have their money in forms of shares in companies and assets such as building, hotels, or real estate. Today, we're going to focus on buying shares, since maybe buying assets for you, building and hotels would be more expensive. The term invest has multiple meanings. Invest could be buying a real estate, a house, a business, or any other asset in belief that they will make profit in the future or in near future. Today, we are talking about investing in capital markets. So what is capital market exactly? A capital market is a financial market in which people, rich or poor, trade their money to buy shares. It means ownership in a company they think will make them profit in the future. In other words, no one buys shares in a company which is losing. That's why good investment means putting money in a very reputable company which sells or produce what you like, product or services, and which has a reputable management board and profitable market shares margin. So in order to invest, people need a series of skills. To invest, you need to have skills and the knowledge of where to invest to get return profit on your investment as quick as possible. That's why we are talking about this. This also forms the skills when you follow our YouTube channel. That's why you need to have analysis of companies on stock market. You have the skills in making strategy analysis on the stock market, make your own research about their management, profit margin in the past years, and risk assessment they have. After looking into all of this, in that case, you need to have some capital or amount of money to put in and buy shares in the company you identify as profitable. You don't have to have a lot of money. With your 100 euro, you can start buying and being an owner of those big tech companies, but also any other companies listed in the stock market. So how do people, after investing, get profit? First, profit one is through capital gain. After buying shares on low price in X company, be advisable that it's really advisable to buy shares when the price is low in a company. When the shares price goes higher, you can sell them and then gain profit. Let's say you bought a Tesla shares on $250, and now the share increased and now it's on $280 USD. That means that you have $30 profit on each share. And let's say you bought 1,000 shares, which means you will be having $30,000 USD profit on your capital shares. In this case, people are advised to keep their shares even when the price drops. It means sometimes you can buy a share on 250 and sometimes they go down on 200, which means in case you sell them, you will be losing 50. So it's advisable to not sell your shares even when the price drops, because when it drops and you fear losing all and then you sell it on no price, then that's the complete loss. Fear is not a thing for investors, and if you are to invest, You are advised to do it in a long term because profit has prevailed for those long-term investor strategists. In this case, however, some investors decide to invest in index funds, which is the way of buying shares in different companies' portfolio. The deal is to avoid putting eggs in one market, given that the risk of losing in multiple companies is less, but also the profit margin is lower comparing to buy share in one company. Profit 2, capital dividend. When you are a shareholder, it means you are also one of the owner of the company. This means when the company make profit margin, sometimes owners share this profit. This means now you can get profit in relation to your capital amount you invested in that company every year or 5 years, depending on the company dividend share settings. So investing in capital market, some calls this a scam and wonder why companies go on stock market. In general, companies go on stock market when they seek to first sell shares on stock to the public. This process is known as initial public offering, which is IPO. In essence, an IPO means that company's ownership is transitioning from private ownership to public ownership. For that reason, the IPO process is sometimes referred to as going public. Why companies go out public? It's because they are making profit and they want to expand their activities, but the money, the capital they have cannot and is not enough to expand those activities in order to make a lot of profit. And that's why they call people public to bring their money so that they can expand those activities and share the profit the company makes. This is regulated by government or central bank in the jurisdiction this company operates in, and they have to abide on the law. Most rich people do not have cash on their account. They have them in shares and assets. Having cash on your account that you do not use is a way forward to poverty and not growth. If you love this video, let's grow together. Please smash the button subscribe, share and click to be notified on our next video, which is coming soon. Have a wonderful day. This is a complete guide for beginner, and you know what is the capital market, how to invest and what you need to invest. You don't have to be rich in order to invest in a capital market. Let's grow together. We can do it and be rich as those guys, as Bill Gates, as Elon, as this guy who is owning Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, and many, many more. They did nothing, but they did. One day I watched a video, Deutsche Welle video, talking about how rich people live. And I saw one guy saying, if I click to sell my share this second, I can earn 50,000 on this second. Can you imagine? It can be you, it can be me. Have a wonderful day. See you in the next video.